Hey, what's up, guys? Chris here. Hopefully, you are having a great Tuesday today. Now, in this video, oh, thank you so much. In this video, we got Evie with me, and we're going to go over a common thing that I hear so often is, man, I just want to be like everybody else. I want to be able to eat like everybody else. I want to be able to do things like everybody else. And that's what I hear so often. I hear that common phrase all the time is this thing. Gosh, hey, stop doing that for a sec, fool. Okay, 1 second. So, so I hear people like, oh, I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to do my thing. But I'm around people that are eating out, that are drinking, and I'm not. And it feels like you're deprived. It feels like you just want to eat like everybody else is eating. And I could get that. I understand how it could feel that way. But I wanted to do a little thought experiment. Oh, is that good? Okay, awesome. I wanted to do a little experiment. And the experiment was, what does like them really even look like? And so at the end of this video, I hope to see, write down in the comments below if you would like to be like them or if you would like to continue doing what you want. So let's try and look. Now, there's just some articles I pulled up. Okay. Average people, if you want to be like them, which is the average people waste a bunch of time. Average people had that idea first, which means like, oh, they didn't really take action on what their goals are, right? Average people are almost always broke. Just because you have $200 in your savings account doesn't mean you get to spend it, right? Average people talk more than they act. Average people focus on the past. Average people have lottery dreams. Average people think inside the box. Average people are never responsible. Average people have unfinished projects. Average people choose average lives. Now, would any of you guys so far want to be average? Probably not, but let's keep going. The average male in the United States weighs almost 200 pounds. The average female weighs 170 pounds. Now, I know for some of you, that might be like, man, I want to do that. I wouldn't mind being that right now, and I could get it. I can understand it, and I'm with it. But I know for the vast majority of the people that I work with, men and women, their goals are lower than that. So do you want to be average? Probably not. You probably want to be better than average. But wait, there's more. So if we look here, sorry to keep going back and forth, the average household income is $67,521. Do you want to be average? And by the way, that includes all the other stuff. 67,000. That means both of you are making about $12 an hour, or somebody's making about $24 an hour. It's 24. Let's look. 24 times 40 times 52. Oh, a little bit more than that. I stand corrected. It's about $30 an hour then. Dang, girl. Yep, just about $30 an hour. Two of you guys working $15 an hour jobs. Is that what we want to do? Maybe, maybe not. The average American has how much debt? $92,000 in debt. $5,000 in credit cards, $38,000 in student loans, almost $34,000 or $39,000. The average American has a balance of all their assets, house, everything, of $57,000. Now, all those things in somewhat form or fashion might sound great, but also the average American is depressed. The average American has poor health. The average American dies of heart disease. Do we want all those things? The average American also is unfulfilled, unhappy. Do we want all those things? Now, if I were you, I would think, I hope not. And I'm not saying if that's what you want, if all those things you're like, I want all of that, that's bad. Because it's not. It is for me. It's not what I want. I definitely don't want to have that much debt. I definitely don't want to. I want to not think outside the box. I want to take responsibility. I want to invent. I want to guide and more act like a better life than average. Average isn't good for me. So if you're watching this and you're like, man, I don't want any of that, that's okay. The good news is, what's the difference between average and not average? Well, we can see very, very simply. Average people don't finish projects. Finish projects. Average people don't take responsibility. Take responsibility. Average people think inside the box. Think outside the box. Don't have lottery dreams. Don't hope and pray on things. Make things happen. Don't focus on your past. Do act more than you talk. Don't spend money outside your means. Don't waste time. Don't claim you have an idea and not take action on it. It's pretty simple, which is really cool. None of those things require any skill, any talent that you don't already possess. You just got to do it. That's it. That's it. And magic, if you take more action, guess what happens? You get better results. If you learn more, if you invest in yourself and in your mindset, in your lifestyle, guess what happens? You become more marketable. When you become more marketable, guess what happens? You can make more money. It's pretty simple. Like the system's not rigged against you. It's not. The system's actually put in place so that if you are better than others, you do better. That's it. That is it. There's nothing different. The thing that took me from not doing so okay to now, like, I'm not rolling in the dough by any means, you know what I mean? But to be able to have a house and cars and pay all my bills and do all my things, was I got better. That is it. If you were to see me when I was 18, I was not good. This whole thing would crumble because I wouldn't have the ability to do what I do. I just have gotten better. And I've invested in myself. I finish things. I don't choose average. I only settle for great. I take action. I take responsibility of all things. Pretty freaking sweet. So don't be average. Be better than that because you freaking deserve it. That's it for me, guys. Have a great day. Gonna hang out with my family today. Daughter's birthday. Talk to you soon.